mother, Herman, with
She lived in the town and I used to go up to the hill called Hope Penny. But when we going home from school, we could never walk into a crowd to go to school. No time at all. When we're near to our home, where our parents always come to look out and to see if we are coming into a crowd, we have to walk to ourselves, together to ourselves. We couldn't walk in no companies, couldn't keep the companies. But we have a friend them, but when we know near to home, we keep close together. Father just the one of us. And then we always, so now my brother now always to me, say, right, when the mother, ma went to look out to see us, so let us really come together and walk together. And so we did. So that's a true thing when we tell you. When we come home in the evening, the bigger ones, they have to go and look for the goat. Catch the goat, pull, loose the goat, them and bring them home. And, well, me, the smallest one among that was going to school in that group at that time. One evening, my mother sent me some banana, but the banana, green banana, they keep it in there cool underneath in the fruit underneath the trees them. Same as I go for this banana, I just have a sensation of somebody behind me. When I look round, I saw something like a goat with either three eyes, either 3 to 4 eyes, just staring at me. I run and bawl, Lord Jesus, have mercy, Lord God, Lord God. I run. My father said, what is it, what is it? So with the banana, run, the bunch of banana. They use off and leave a little of it. But you have the mother come home want to cook. So soon now, me now, really run. My father said to this man, he said, you know how Bennett, me know is you. That is the ghost. Me know it's you. But listen, don't trouble none of it near them. Don't trouble none of it near them. Buy this place from me and the whole you nothing. Take what you want. You want water, take it. You want fire, take it. But don't trouble none of them and go back where them put you. And don't let me see ever see you one day you trouble none of them. And from that day nobody trouble us. But that was a ghost they call rolling calf.
rolling calf.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember those.
It is a true story, me telling you. Me see it from I was only a child. Probably at the time I just had a long foot growing up. I see probably married reach about from 9 to 10, maybe before I was that. Okay. Then now one day, chopping, I love to take cutlass and chop all about the place. Follow my father. So now, me have a cutlass and me start to chopping a piece of wood. My brother come now, put your foot on it, put the foot on the wood. Me say, no, Aubrey, don't put your foot there. Him still put it. Me say, if you put your foot there, we go and chop. And me still chopping. And when Aubrey to move, he put the foot, every minute, put the foot, we move. And no soon as him put and push, the cutlass go down on his big toe and it chop it off, hang off, one little piece hang down. Hang on it. Quick time. I don't know who was there, her mother, whosoever, but someone seemed tied up. I don't remember how the whole of it go, but someone seemed tied up. And my mother go and scrape a thing named Basida with slime, slippery thing, and paste on the foot back and tie it up. And today, something to him, you have the mark at his toe, but him toe get back his big toe.
Okay.
So that was just an accident for me. I cry and I run. I cry and I run. I cry and I run all the time. I would make them get that. My daddy come in. I cried, I catch that little wretch. Go and beat the bottom tonight. But my mother knows that my father when we beat us with his belt off his waist. She always more try to do the little beating and thing. But I was sorry the day when that happened. For I was playing with the cutlass and I didn't really know say that him coming to put him foot and every time I move your foot and I still chopping. Suddenly the toe cut off.
Thank you. Okay, and they're going to tell us a little bit about growing up in Jamaica in the country. Okay, who wants to start?
Growing up in Jamaica was fun. There's a lot of discipline. Lots of discipline. You had to say hello and good morning and behave to everybody, every adult, whether you like them or not, whether you know them or not, whether they were relatives or not. You had to go to school every day, come home, do your homework, and do your chores.
And you walk to school.
And you walk, there's no bus. You walk to school, you walk home, in rain or sunshine. Every end of school during the holiday, it was always believed that we should have a washout. Remember washout?
That is taking some medicine to clean your stomach. And in between we used to get that also every full moon.
We used to get worm medicine. Why full moon? I don't know, maybe it's the time the worm is silly.
Or maybe it sets a sequence of timing so you know exactly when you should get it again.
So the morning, the night before we start with worm medicine. No, it started way back, 7 days before. We were prepped with some herbal tea, a plant. And on the night we were given the medicine, and in the morning we were given another set of medicine. And if we vomited any of it, we were given a second cup.
And you're thoroughly purged. And then you also got that if you had an upset stomach too often.
Yes, we had an upset stomach.
Well, otherwise we ate a lot of stuff. We didn't buy fruits and go to the supermarket and buy fruits. We pick oranges from our trees. We had bananas right there. We would take the bunches of banana and wrap them in newspaper until they're ripe. And then we would eat ripe banana from home. A lot of the stuff we ate was grown right at home. We had a fruit called sorrel fruit that we used to just cut a limb from the tree and eat until we couldn't eat anymore. But our parents used to make sure that before we get to the sorrel tree, we had our dinner. Or for sure we wouldn't be eating our dinner. And Friday evening was the nicest dinner evening because it was what they used to call it again. That evening it wasn't a formal dinner, it was like fried dumplings and little stuff that we didn't get normally, right? Fashion. We used to call that Friday was fashion day. You put together little stuff, and it was always nice than you having the regular stuff. By the way, we used to have 3 cooked meals a day.
And there was no Burger King or Wendy's.
No, and breakfast was not bread. Bread was just a. By the way, breakfast was cooked meal, cooked banana, boiled banana, breadfruit, dumplings. We got a cooked meal at lunch, soup, pea soup, or whatever, and we had a cooked meal at dinner. So bread was just by the way. Right. We used to have milk. We used to have cow's milk. We used to get up in the early morning and go to the farm and watch the farmer milk the cow and bring back our bottle of milk that we a quart of milk that we used to buy. Every day we used to have to do that before we go to school. And come back and then on top of that we used to have to they do house chores before we go to school, sweep the house, mop the floor, then bathe and get dressed and get to school by 8:30. Walk a mile, a mile, at least a mile to get to school. And then be at school on time. We couldn't afford to be late because then we'd get punishment.
Yeah, the principal was there. He was a very big, tall, strong man with a cane, waiting for all the latecomers.
So when you run into school, if you think you're late, you look on the street and if you see any ants crawling, you know you're in trouble. Because if the ants crawling on the street, then you know you're late. And you run.
As hard as you
can to get there and sleep.
And if you think you're that late and you're really trying harder, you would get a piece of grass and tie and put on a stone. Hopefully that would prevent them from eating it. That's our way of making, of putting in, it was like magic, or magic.
But all in all, life was good, you know. We had no TVs. We had one radio. So we learned to entertain ourselves. We would play with dolls, we would play with stuff, pretend.
We played with each other.
And we had one doll. We had one doll for the three of us. And we used to play with that one doll, all three of us. We used to, instead of buying skipping rope, we would pull lianas from the tree and use that as our skipping rope. We would, for jacks, for playing jacks, we didn't have jack set. We got ball, marble and smooth stones refined, and use that to play jacks.
Boys used to make their own trucks, little cars,
and things to run around. We didn't buy toys at the store. All these things that you buy now to play with, we didn't have them. So we make them and learn to appreciate them.
Not only that, we didn't stay in the house. We stayed outside.
All day.
We were active all day.
You only come inside to go to bed, or to do your house chore,
or to
you stay or to eat. We run around and played outside. We play ring games, you know, and
baseball.
You play with the neighbors' children. You play baseball, which is something. Baseball is like what they call rounders here. We used to call it baseball, and we play. And as we get older, the big older boys used to go to the playground and play cricket and football, which is what is known as soccer here.
Tell me a story about how you used to love to eat ice cream and grandma teach us lessons by giving you each of us.
Oh, we always think that we wanted a lot of ice cream. And my mother couldn't afford a lot of ice cream, but we told her that we could all eat one whole container each. At that time we had an ice cream from Buckingham High Ice Cream. And we convinced her that if she bought us 1 quart each, we could eat it all. And she said no. And we kept on, we insisted, and as children we insist that we know everything. So she said okay. So one night she went and she bought a quart of ice cream for each of us. And she gave it to us and said, eat it. And if you do not eat all of it, you're going to get a spanking. Well, of course, we couldn't even go halfway through the container.
We never asked for more ice cream again.
With no more.
We learned our lesson.
That was lesson enough. Right, but we were our parents were very strict on us, and we had to really toe the line. There was one thing she always insisted that before she gets home from work, we should bathe and bathe and get clean clothes on. And I guess in our children's mind, we one thing or another, maybe you figure that if you're playing outside, what's the use of getting to bathe and clean up for the night, and then you're still going outside to play? Right? Doesn't make sense, right? So anyway, but she said she doesn't want to come home and see dirty little children playing. They must be clean and tidy. And so that was her thing. So we used to be playing, either forget that we should do it or what. And as soon as she was home and she called to the neighbor just down from our house, she would call to that neighbor. We heard her voice calling to that neighbor. We would run round the corner into the bathroom, and all three of us would be bathed and out and dressed in like less than 5 minutes. So when she comes, she would see us.
Tell about the one when you got to tell mommy and you thought that if you pray, mama would beat you back home.
Well, we used to, one of the things we enjoyed was jumping on the bed. two of us would stand, which would lie down, and one would jump, and we would take turns. And over we're spoken to. That particular morning, we knew that we were in trouble because we knew she was coming with a strap and there was no escape.
That was her grandmother.
That was our grandmother. So we thought we'd kneel down and pray. It was my idea. We thought we'd kneel down and pray, and that she would have to wait since we were praying. She would wait until we were finished, and we were going to pray the whole day. Unfortunately, that was not so.
Well, I followed Arlene, but Doreen went under the bed. She was there shivering and saying she's the only one going to get spanky because she's not praying. She had no respect for prayer that morning. She came with the belt and she started on Arlene's bottom. As soon as I heard that, I jumped under the bed too. So only Arlene got in that work, so we all ran afterwards, so she didn't bother to run, chase us.
One of the things we were afraid of, like now you're afraid of people taking children away and harming them. We weren't scared of that. Because people used to take care of kids even if they were not theirs. And it was a small community where everyone knew each other. But we were afraid of the dark because we truly believed in Duppy, or what we call ghost here. And we felt that in the dark there was always one that was going to get us. So we were very scared. And at that time there was not a lot of, the roads were not well lit in terms of electricity. So it was very scary. So if we had to run errands during the night, we would run as fast as we can to where we were staying and back as quickly as we can because we were so scared. And there was one night I was running very, very fast. And there was this gentleman going on his own business, whom I did not see because one, it was dark, two, I was going too fast. And the only thing I knew is when he screamed out, I had hit him flat to the ground, out cold. My grandmother had to go out and assist him and give him something to drink.
What did you give it to drink?
Sweet sugar mixed in water.
Sugar and water mixed, very sweet. That was supposed to be, that was like whenever you got a fall or a blow, you drink according to them some sweet sugar and water. And that was supposed to, I don't know what sort of medicinal effect that had, but that everybody believed in sugar and water if you get a fall or you blow, or got a hard blow or something. But then we spent a lot, we learned to play, we learned to be dependent on our own selves and to work with things that we have, because certainly we didn't have a lot of...
Very resourceful.
Right.
Very resourceful.
You never had a lot of money, and you never had a lot of... even if you had a lot of money, there's not a lot of things to just go out and buy because of where we live. You know, so you end up making stuff
and there were certain principles we learned. I mean, we learned to be polite, not to be rude. We also learned that we were also taught that it was very important for education, and that was a priority in our life. Education, to be polite.
And church. Every Sunday we go to Sunday school.
Yeah, we had to learn our
golden text,
which are passages from the Bible.
And you had to be able to say it every Sunday. And then we go to Sunday school and then we stay in church. But the nicest thing about the church roll is Easter, when we were allowed to take bun and cheese and go outside during the service and eat bun and cheese.
Because during Good Friday you're not supposed to eat any meat, so there was no cooking.
And we have the tradition of Easter bun with cheese. That's a tradition in Jamaica, and even now during Easter time you will be able to get Jamaican Easter bun, which is a sweet cake, sweet bread with fruits, lots of fruits, cherries and raisins and spices. And we used to be able to take slices of those to church. And as children, of course, service was always long, so we got a chance to go outside during the service. and eat bun and cheese, and that was the best part of Easter for us. Still is the best part of Easter. Easter, Christmas was another good time because we used to bake a lot and cook a lot and share a lot of stuff, right? And people open their houses to everybody. You move from house to house. Everybody shared some of the Christmas cake that they baked. And even today, to this day, Christmas is my best holiday. I mean, it doesn't matter. Thanksgiving doesn't mean anything to me. Christmas is the time that I like to fix a lot of food and like to have a lot of people in my house and eat and want to take out everything and really serve up and have a good time.